I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Just so you're aware, the meeting is being videoed today and also recorded, so you are potentially on film and your voice is being recorded. The first item of business is approval of the December 28th minutes.
Having read and reviewed the minutes from December 28th, I make a motion to approve them as presented.
Second.
Any further discussion or corrections? With none being heard, all in favor of approval of the December 28th minutes, please state aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Our next item on the agenda is to appoint our chief clerk for 2017. And do I hear a motion to approve of the appointment of Pamela Matvey as our chief clerk?
So moved.
I'll second that.
Further discussion?
I'd just like to thank Pam for helping us get through the first year and working very hard, working a lot of hours here in order to keep the Commissioner's office afloat. Thank you, Pam.
Ditto.
Yeah, you do a great job for us, Pam, and we appreciate all that you do for us.
Thank you very much.
And all in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Aye. Congratulations, Pam.
I can breathe now.
The next item on our agenda is the appointment of our solicitor for 2017. And our solicitor is currently John Shreve, attorney for the Kinnear Law Firm. Do I have a motion?
I motion to appoint John Shreve as our solicitor for 2017.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Aye. We'll move on to the fiscal report. Judy Allabaugh, could you please give us that report?
General fund balance is $2,121,628. Erie Bank General Fund Restricted Account, $743,992 for a total cash balance of $2,865,620. Coming out of the general fund account this week, we have biweekly accounts payable of $150,067. Healthcare with an estimate of $65,000, and actually just before I came in here, that came in and it's just under $40,000 this week, which is low for us.
It dropped.
Dental insurance coming out actually dropped too. We normally estimate $5,000 on that, and it's only $2,617 this week. So our projected cash balance is $1,903,944. And I listed a few of the highest bills we had going out this week because we have a few bigger ones than what we normally have in there. $22,569 to Drescher Malecki for the audit, $11,670 for Insight's monthly contract, $10,712 for Seneca Meds monthly contract, a payment to Warren Overhead Door for $5,680, U.S. Foods for over at the jail, $4,778, Wex gasoline for $3,526, and that actually is a payment for 2 months. Somehow a statement slipped by in between the billing periods and when we had our accounts payable, so that is double. And then the pass-through amounts that are listed there going to Salvation Army and EOC, $7,257 each. That's money that just flows directly in and back out of it. It's not any tax revenues that have come into us or anything. So the total payments going out, $150,067.
Is the Drescher and Malecki payment one and only for the year?
No. That was their final for last year's audit. They do a payment at the start of the audit and then I believe midway, and then to the best of my knowledge, this should be the final payment for last year's audit.
2015.
15's audit, yes.
Right, okay. So grand total is more than 40K ballpark, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a motion to approve the fiscal report as presented.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor of approving the fiscal report, please state aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Judy. The next item on our agenda is appointment of the Warren County Library Board. And the board is currently looking to fill a seat that will be vacated by Pat Evans, as Pat is at the end of her second term and she's no longer eligible to serve again. I know Pat personally. I think Pat was probably excellent on the board, and I'm sure she'll be missed. And actually, Patty Sherbandi sent us an email to state that. She's been a wonderful and creative board member who will be greatly missed. Those are Patty's words. We would like to consider appointing Sally Beckerink to Pat's vacated position. Personally, I know Sally very well. She's an educator in the Warren County School District. I believe Sally would be a perfect fit for this board, and I highly recommend Sally. Do I have a motion to appoint Sally?
I'll make a motion to appoint Sally Beckerink to the Warren County Library Association Board.
Second.
Any further discussion?
Was there anybody else interested in that stuff?
I don't know. This is all that I've received from Patty Sherbandi. It was her recommendation that this Ms. Beckerink be...
The library board has a committee that puts together the recommendations for appointments.
Jeff serves on that committee.
Yeah, so I'm on the library board. I'm not part of the group that made the recommendation. That said, having talked to numerous people on the board, Sally Beckerink comes highly recommended from everyone. So it was a pretty unanimous recommendation that they made to us. And the only other thing I would add is that I'm definitely going to miss Pat Evans on the board. She's done marvelous work for the library and will be very difficult to replace. She's been in charge of the Midwinter Benefit for several years, the event that everybody loves over at the Library Theater, which is a fantastic event. It's grown largely, in my opinion, due to her efforts, and she's done marvelous work and deserves our gratitude.
All right, thank you, Commissioner Eggleston. All in favor of approving Sally Beckerink to the library board, please state aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Moving on to the next item on the agenda, proclamation for School Choice Week in Warren County. I'll read the proclamation. School Choice Week in Warren County. Whereas all children in Warren County should have access to the highest quality education possible, and Warren County recognizes the important role that an effective education plays in preparing all students in Warren County to be successful adults. Quality education is critically important to the economic vitality of Warren County, and Warren County is home to a multitude of high-quality traditional public schools, public magnet schools, public charter schools, non-public schools, and homeschool options from which parents can choose for their children. An educational variety not only helps to diversify our economy, but also enhances the vibrancy of our community. And Warren County has many high-quality teaching professionals in traditional public schools, public magnet schools, public charter schools, non-public schools, and homeschoolers who are committed to educating our children. And School Choice Week is celebrated across our country by millions of students, parents, educators, schools, and organizations to raise awareness of the need for effective educational options. Now, therefore, be it resolved, we, the Commissioners of Warren County, proclaim the week of January 22nd, 2017 as School Choice Week in Warren County. Do I have a motion to adopt this proclamation?
So moved.
I will second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We'll move on to the next item, which is an agreement with Dr. Heater for inmate medical care at our Warren County Jail. And about a month and a half, 2 months ago, we put out an RFP looking for any medical care provider who was interested in submitting a bid for inmate services of our Warren County Jail. We have an agreement from Lonnie Heater, who is willing to provide medical services with Warren County Jail. And this agreement, I must say, will continue with Lonnie as He is currently practicing at the jail. He is currently working there providing this service under another medical care facility, which is Seneca Health, or Sedical Medical. And so this would be a continuation of the service that Lonnie is already providing to Warren County. And this agreement will actually save the county some $13,000 in savings over the year. And this agreement will also be supplemented in care by Dr. Damian Horner. Do I have a motion to approve the agreement with Lonnie Heater for medical services in the Warren County Jail?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any further discussion?
I'd just like to thank Commissioner Morrison for initiating this discussion some months ago. After having looked at this, I think it's real easy sometimes for people to forget that the greatest cost driver in county government is the prison. The prison's our largest expense, and as a result, any savings that we can achieve there is going to produce fruit for the community. And Commissioner Morrison initiated this discussion a couple of months ago to start looking at various services that we provide over there, including the health services. And it looks like this could, not just in the bottom line savings for the jail, but also could produce other savings that are extraneous or an aside to just having the service flip. So I think that Commissioner Morrison deserves to be congratulated for initiating that.
Thank you, Commissioner Eccleston. I appreciate that.
The only thing that I would add is that we're voting on this quickly today, but this is not something that we're running willy-nilly into. We've had extensive discussions over the last at least 2, if not 3 or 4 prison board meetings. So we've fully vetted the options and come up with what I believe is the best solution.
I agree with that. Well said. Any further discussion? All in favor of the agreement with Dr. Heater for inmate medical care, but I understand it is actually not Dr. Heater, it's Lonnie Heater. So we might want to correct that. All in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. The next item on the agenda is an agreement with Darling Pharmaceutical for inmate drug care. Again, this is for our Warren County Jail. We currently are in an agreement with Darling Pharmaceutical. When we put out the RFP for medical care services, we also put out an RFP for pharmaceutical services, and we are continuing with Darling's. This agreement basically doesn't change, it just enters into the agreement beginning January 1st, 2017, because the current agreement that we have has been expired. So we're moving forward with a new agreement.
I apologize, but I don't have that in my packet.
I
Just
know,
review it.
yeah.
I just got that right before the meeting.
I apologize, I'll just skim it.
It's similar to what
It's
a
the
renewal.
same
It's the same
agreement, the
thing
dates
as
have
last,
changed.
The solicitor wrote up that agreement.
Okay.
Yeah, it's important to note that Darling's has been our provider for several years now, and this would be just a renewal of the services that we've had through them.
Okay, thanks.
And I might want to add, their services are exemplary. Our warden, John Collins, can't say enough about how Darling's provides that service. He's very happy with the service they provide. All in favor of the agreement with Darling Pharmaceutical, please state aye.
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 We didn't vote.
We need a motion.
Yeah,
we didn't make a
I
motion.
move to approve.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry about that.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Item 5, approval of the 2017 tax millage rate. And as a result of the tax increase, our mills will raise from 19.1 or 0.5 to 20.5 with a debt service of 1, bringing
It's actually 18.5.
18.5. Thank you for that correction. It was 19.5
I was just stopping Judy because I knew she was going to interject there real quick.
Thank you for that correction. It's 19.5 in total, but it's 18.5 real estate is changing to 20.5 real estate, with the debt service not changing, it's still 1. And that combined is 21.5. So the millage rate levied on the assessed value of your property is 21.5. Do I have a motion to approve the millage rate?
So moved.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion?
I guess again, I would say that we're not going to probably have a lot of discussion about this today, but it was because we talked about it extensively in previous board meetings as it pertained to the expenditures in the budget. We had released this information about what we were planning on raising millage rate to when we released the revenue and expenditure budget in early December.
Okay. Any further discussion, Commissioner Eccleston? Okay, all in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is Resolution 3079, postponement of delivery of tax duplicates. Postponement of delivery of tax duplicate per public law requires the county commissioners 30 days upon adoption of the county budget to deliver tax duplicates to the tax collectors and for the collection of taxes. We formally adopt this resolution because the Warren County School District duplicates cannot be within that time frame of 30 days of us adopting the budget. So we would like to send the duplicates out on or before July 31st to the tax collectors on the assessed taxes. This way, the bill is all sent in one envelope together instead of sending them at separate times of the year. This actually, the combining of this saves the county $30-some thousand in postage over the year. So this resolution for the postponement of delivery of tax duplicates, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution 3079 as presented.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next item of new business is an agreement with Zito, fiber to the Youngsville District Magistrate's office. We have an agreement with Zito Media to provide fiber. This is part of the plan to reduce overall telecom expense at this location. We, at our work session on Monday, had a large discussion with Bill Gallagher from Insight Technology in regard to entering into this agreement with Zito Media. They will provide the fiber to Youngsville. The cost will be $150 per month and a non-recurring fee of $150. This will save us roughly $150 a month by doing this. So do I have a motion from the board to approve this agreement with Zito Media?
I'll make a motion to approve the Zito Media agreement in order to increase fiber connection to Justice Wooden's office.
Thank you.
Second.
Any further discussion?
I'd like to thank Bill Gallagher for initiating this. The more we can consolidate the telecom within the county, the better. As a result of putting internet, phone, and everything together, that we'll see continued savings, and that's as a direct result of Bill's efforts. So kudos to Bill for bringing this to the Commissioner's office.
Commissioner Capel, anything to add? Okay. We agree with those sentiments, obviously. All in favor of the agreement with Zito, please state aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. With nothing further for new business, we have some citizens here present. Would any of you care to comment or ask any questions? No? All right. Do I have a motion for adjournment?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everyone.
Did you find this in the website? Or do I need to call National Planning?
Let me try to look again, because every time I start to do something,
She actually has the finance.
for
Very large holes and parking lot.